Hey, what's up? It's Smizzle. So I've been having some issues with the starter on the 98 Integra LS. Problem's just been getting worse and worse. Try to turn the key, nothing happens. Uh, don't want to be left stranded. I got a donor car. My daughter wrecked her 2000 Integra, so we can use the starter from this. So we're going to do a cool little video of pulling it out of this and sticking it in the other one. So starter's located right here, back of the tranny, back of the motor right here. So we're going to take out the intake box so we can get easier access here. First thing you want to do is disconnect your battery. Got a little screwdriver Phillips right there. Here we got some little 8 millimeters. Let's pop this box out. It'll give us easier access here to the starter. With that part of the intake out of the way, it's 10 millimeters, took the bottom part apart. Way easier access here. Disconnect these clips for these, free up the starter. You want to disconnect, it's going to be a 12 millimeter here. And disconnect this. Gonna disconnect the signal here. Next, what you're going to do is 14 millimeter. There's 2 bolts, one here, and then there's one down over here. So we'll disconnect those, and the starter will be free. Alright, with those 14s out, the starter's free now. So we're done with the donor. And we can come pull my old one out, and we'll put this one in. So I just pulled the old one out of my 98 LS Integra. What I did was I took the strut bar, took one of the bolts out so I could get in here, loosened up the intake, and then got down in here and got the starter out of there. That's where the starter goes. Got your 2 bolts loose, got the 2 here. So we're just gonna put the donor one in, and we'll see if that fixes the issue. So while putting in the donor starter, I found out we had a fitment issue, and the problem was the donor was an automatic and the 98 LS here is a manual, and they will not fit. They're not interchangeable. So I went to go to the local parts store to get a new starter, and they did a test on my old starter and they said it's good. So what we're going to do now is I put the old one back in. See here, the 2 14 millimeters, then it's a 12 for the power there, and then we got the signal wire here that just clamps on. So we got that all back together, and it's been starting. So I believe my issue now is going to be either electrical, or I'm thinking the battery's not getting enough charge. I don't really drive this car enough. I guess I need to drive it a lot more. Make sure I come out here and start this thing every weekend or every day. So we're just going to rock it and go with that. Save me some money. It's cool to have a test. Make sure you have a test. And one thing we learned here is an automatic starter will not fit into a manual, and vice versa. I've started it on and off a few times now, and I haven't had any issues. When I first put it on, it was doing the same problem, and maybe the battery charged enough and it's working good. What I did notice is right down here, that bolt here was missing. So I put another bolt in there and tightened everything down. I went through all the grounds and tightened the grounds. So maybe that was the issue. Maybe this was loose and I was having a ground problem here. So we'll find out.